Hi lovely people, it's Rachel and I wanted to film a little Foxy Fix for you all. See what I did there? Showing you my current setup, which will also incorporate my Cocoa Daisy pages that are set up ready for May, and also a little bit of a comparison between what I have. I have on my table, I have the Botanical Orchid number 2. Love this little baby, gorgeous. I have a number 6 Sugar Pink Grapefruit. I have a number 7 Sugar Icing, and I have a number 7 Boss Babe Kate. So let's have a look through. I'm going to start with the ones that I'm not currently using, which is my Boss Babe Kate, which basically my number 7s, and the Sugar Icing. So this was my first Foxy Fix that I bought. I really hope I can get some of the gorgeousness of the colour on camera. And inside I got pockets when I still thought that horizontal ones were the way to go, and I got pockets on the back as well and a pen loop. Now I really liked this because the pen loop was nice and big and it takes a fountain pen, and that was wonderful. And yeah, I love the blue inside, just gorgeous. So that is quite a, I would say that's probably the heaviest of the leathers that I have, and still smells amazing after several months. Absolutely beautiful. Few marks on it, but it has got almost, not a waxy, but it has got sheen to it, which hopefully you can kind of see if I do that. So there we are, so that's you. Then we come to number 7, Sugar Icing, and the first thing I noticed about this is that although I ordered a compact, they've made some changes I think to their actual design, because the actual spine is wider than my Boss Babe Kate, which did make me go, which one's right or which one's wrong? But given that all my other ones are compact and they match this one, I think this is the new compact, as it were. So there is a slight difference. So if you are buying on a buy sell swap group or whatever, you might just want to bear that in mind for the older models, or perhaps I just got a random one off, who knows? But yeah, something just to be aware of. Because this, the sugar leather is much softer, it's much more floppy. You can see if I do that, yeah, lots and lots of flop. I did get different, yeah, private journaling, thank you for not reading. That's there because I went to a planner conference and was going to take it, and then I didn't in the end anyway, but hey, there you go. So this is a much softer, floppier leather. I worked out how I wanted my pockets. Did the same on the back as well. Usual pen loop again, it still took a fountain pen, which was great. And in here, oh, you're meant to be in there. Ugh, never mind. At the moment I'm storing my past month's Cocoa Daisy dories. So I've got my January, February and March. My ones from last year are in a Lyra dory at the moment. So you can see I have got in there, I've got 4 fairly fat inserts, and that's still not full. So, you know, I'm going to get at least April and probably May in there too. So even though it's designed for up to 4, I think you can easily get 5 or 6 in. Okay, instantly that is the pink foil. So pretty. Oh, can't handle the prettiness. So we're going to come into my current setup. So let's start with number 6. So this is, let me just pull you out, Sugar Pink Grapefruit, and this one is much wrinklier than my Sugar Icing. So I obviously got an older cow, a wrinklier cow, but I really like it. It took me a little minute or possibly 5 to really go, actually yes, I do like that. But there's actually quite a bit of detail in it, and it tells a bit of a story, doesn't it? So again, number 6, so it is a bit narrower than the number 7, as you can see there. So you can see my fountain pen is actually sitting behind my inserts, whereas if I put my fountain pen into this one, it sits at the side of them. So if you can kind of make that out. I went for number 6 because I wanted something a little bit smaller to carry, and it's pink and pretty. So this one I got with a pink butterfly because I like butterflies, and pink embossing and fly free. Charms, that is a Cocoa Daisy one for May. This one I was given in my Cam's Planner Con goodie bag, and I am so sorry I've forgotten which shop it was that gave me that. If it was you, please will you tell me, and thank you, and I'm really sorry. And then I have a bookmark down the bottom, which is from the Tale to Tell shop on Etsy, who makes the most amazing, beautiful bookmarks and charms and things for notebooks. So let's go ahead and have a little look at the setup for this month in here. So in my front, I didn't get pockets in this one except in the back, so I didn't get front pockets, and I so quickly realised that that was a mistake. I like pockets. And so I've actually cut down an Erin Condren sticky pocket and stuck it in the front, and that works fine. Foxy Fix do sell them as well. So this is my dashboard for May, before my Cocoa Daisy insert, and I've just got, as I had last month, I've got a little postcard from Cultivate What Matters, the Lara Casey's shop, and then I used the transparency that was in the kit this month to make kind of an overlay cover. Oh, it's stuck to that, that's interesting. So it kind of, yeah, it lifts. I just really like the way that that worked. I have had to train it to stay down though with an ollie clip and a paper clip at the top. Then inside, again, I just used one of the little dashboards and some washi tape, and then I used some of the dots here, and I was thinking that I was going to stamp the weather in probably or something here. I'm deliberately showing you this before I've actually written in it because it is really, really personal when I do get going with them. Set up a little currently page, and if I just bring it in, I've used the prompts that I have in my monthly page notes page kits, so because I never really use them in my work planner, so I thought I would put them in here, and they just work beautifully. So perhaps we'll have to think about a separate sheet of those available. And then I've just got a May goals. I'm going to do some journaling and some goals in there soon. These are from an Illustrated Faith kit, and then I made a little paper clip using the extra flare buttons that I bought, with some of the puffy stickers on the back, and that's totally not focused, has it? Come on, camera. Camera. There we go. So you've got that on there, and then that there. Really pretty. I just used super glue for that because I'm not crafty, so I just grabbed super glue because I thought that'd work. I have done some setup already in my weekly pages. Munchkin stamps for Mood Tracker this month. I'm going to really enjoy doing that. So I've got kind of like, you know, I use a 5:1 scale, so this is 5 down to 1. And I'm just going to jot down which day is what there. And then just flick you through, put some little tip-ins in places. Really like that, just thought that's quite sweet. And then I've got a brain dump page because 31st fell on a Wednesday, so I have got a list section, and then again I put a little tip in there. Didn't make that a tip in though. And I like using this kind of thing where you just put a little element to break up the squareness or the rectangularness of something. Don't count the days, make the days count. I have absolutely no idea why I've done that. I obviously had a plan when I did it. I'll think of something. Then I've got my kind of one-liner for every day. Oh, I need to put my numbers down. Again, a little tip in there. I was going to put a quote on the back. And then my gratitude, again, I'm going to put 1 down to 31. That is from Illustrated Faith again, and so the stamps are from Cocoa Daisy. Then we've just got a bit of a blank page to use. Then I decided to create a prayer list because that's something that I've not really done before, and again I put a tip in because I thought if I was going to share this page once I've got some stuff on there, I wanted to be able to cover it and also have some more space. And I kind of want to put like the requests down, and then who I'm praying for, and then kind of any prayers answered as well. And so I've used some of the Illustrated Faith bits and bobs just to create that, and I really, really like that. I think that's come out very nicely. So then we come into my notes sections. This is where I tend to put my sermon notes, notes from books I'm reading, anything like that. And there we go, so we've just got that little section. So, and then we've got an inspiration section, and this is again just where I'm going to put quotes, ideas, thoughts, anything there. In the back I've created a little folder using some of the paper that comes in the kit. Don't know what to do with my other little bit of transparency, can't decide. And that's just got all of the stickers that I didn't use. And then the very back, oh, I've clipped you down as well, has just got some of the printables in with me. Next up in my notebook then I have an insert from the Lizu Papers. Traveller's notebook insert, standard size, and these are sized for the Erin Condren Vertical, which means that I'm going to be able to use all my stickers in that, and that runs May to July. Then I have a Midori little pocket type affair with a zipper at the back, and my current Illustrated Faith devotional in there. I've just unboxed the new one, so I'm going to be setting that up in here very, very soon. At the back I have a little book that my daughter's made for me. It's called The Little Caterpillar, and it's ever so lovely, and oh, it's just gorgeous. It's a little story, and I have a joke as well that one of them wrote for me, so yes, there we go, the little things. And then I have just some little cards from devotionals that I've been doing, a bird paper clip which has quite a bit of significance for me, the bird. And then a footprints poem which we were given at church on Mother's Day, and then my pen. Now I had to do some training of this pen loop. It was not as big as the other ones that I've had, so yeah, I have got it now to take the fountain pen, and they are elasticated, so they do have a bit of elastic in there, but it did take a bit of training just to stretch it out. And that is just one thing to bear in mind. If you like a chunky pen like I do and you're going to get a number 6, it is going to sort of sit a bit odd. That doesn't bother me because, probably because I'm odd, but no, it actually doesn't bother me too much, but I do wonder whether a front pen loop might be a better option. We'll see. Okay, so finally we get to my number 2, and this is a bit of a work in progress, so please bear with me on this one. So this is number 2, and this is the Botanical Orchid. Beautiful, beautiful colour, absolutely love it. It's a nice cool kind of purple. Now I had a moment this weekend when I picked it up and went, oh, I've marked it, oh no. But do you know what, it's there to be used. I do tend to put them in a pouch or a bag in my purse, in my handbag, but I can live with that. I can live with that, it's there to be used. So let's have a look at the outside. So we've got Charm from Tale to Tale Shop again. How beautiful is that? Embossed with a violet, I think that was Violet R, and I didn't bother doing any embossing on the front. Light purple stitching and then pale pink elastic. Again, I didn't get any pockets in this, so I have created a few. So on these ones in the front, I've got another cut down Erin Condren pocket. Got a little butterfly paper clip that was sent to me in a rack, and just a little note from Suzara, who made this bow and gave it to me at Cam's Planacon, which was lovely. So in the front I have just a little dashboard there, and then I've used quite a few inserts from Annie Plans Printables. We'll get there. So that's just a calendar, literally just an overview. And did I put, yes, I have just put a little EC marker there that says today on it, on the current month. And that is just my little month's overview for appointments. Then I've got an insert from Lyra & Co, and this has got a pen loop on, which is really good because I didn't get a pen loop on this and then wished I had. And it is vertical pockets on 2 sides, you see what I mean, yeah? And then on the other side it's got these pockets here. Don't mean vertical and horizontal? I don't know. No, that's vertical. They were horizontal. So it's got 2 there. And I just thought that the pattern was really pretty, really liked it. And yeah, beautiful size. And then I have an expenses printable, again, Annie Plans Printables. And so I'm just going to use that to log basically my spending and things, which is why there's that there for receipts and a pen to jot down with. Haven't quite finished doing all my dashboards and things, so they are clear at the moment. Another Lizu Papers insert, and again these are 1.5 inch boxes, so they're going to work with EC stickers. Not had a very good play with that just yet, but looking forward to doing so. Then I have a spare mini Daisy Dory mini size insert, and then I have another one which I've set up as a crochet kind of tracker and planner. So just give you a quick whiz through this. So here we go. So I've covered it with the paper there, used some washi to make a really pretty rainbow, going the opposite way to that one. Then we've got Maker's Gotta Make and a little crochet sticker from Linu's Pots. And then this is kind of all my projects that I am either working on or would like to work on as I'm adding other little things in there. And then I've literally just written out some of my patterns and things, clipped in colour orders, tried a little bit of fancy lettering, kind of quite like how that came out. And then we get a shopping list, things that I want to get. Oh, that was just a little pattern I wrote in. Stash, need to go and list my stash because, yeah, I have quite a bit now. Yeah, I keep calm and chain one because that just made me chuckle. And then again, just some little notes pages that are blank at the moment. There we go. And that's the end of that one. And then I just have a remember book, which this weekend was used for planning out my packing list for cams, and then I've just got all sorts of little notes and things in it, notes from workshops and stuff. So that's just a general kind of scribble book really. So there we go. So I have got on in this one, how many inserts have I got at the moment? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because I've used a jump band, plus that little pocket wallety type doobie bob from Library Co as well. And yeah, it is pretty stuffed. I don't think I would want to get much more in that. I like the size, it feels good to hold. It works well just grabbing that with my phone if I'm popping out. You know, I can slip a card, you know, debit card or whatever into my wallet insert if I need. So it does work as an everyday kind of grab and go planner. In terms of the leathers, what do I prefer? I think my favourite to touch is probably the Sugar. My favourite in terms of holding up and not marking, definitely Boss Babe. My overall though, I think has to be the Botanical. I think it's a really nice in-between thickness. You know, it's got a bit of flop to it. Have I got a floppy bit of cake? There we go. Yeah, I could kind of flop a bit of cake there. And in terms of size, yeah, I'm loving these at the moment. Not saying I will never go back to a 7, but I'm really enjoying my 6 at the moment. And 2 is just, it's just cute. So there you go, that's my Foxy family. They're rather lovely, aren't they? So beautiful. Ah, oh, gorgeous. Sorry, just needed a moment there. Hope you enjoyed that. If you have a Foxy family and you've got a video or maybe a photograph on Instagram or anything, tag me in it and I'd love to see. And if you have a Foxy that you would love to buy or have one day, again, tell me what it is. I'd love to have a think about combinations of my next Foxy. Hope that's been useful and you've enjoyed. I shall take care and I shall speak to you again soon. Bye for now, lovely people.